What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Legends Lounge episode 2. I am your host, Saggy Melons, with my other host, RJ Renaissance Justice. What is up, homie?
Hey, what's up, guys? Season 9 Legacy just started, and we're here to talk about it.
Oh my god, yes. But first and foremost, can we just talk about that friggin' launch day, dude? I was so mad.
Okay, what was your experience like? Because for me, it was weird. Because I actually did get into matches, but like the player base, like the squads kept dropping, and then as soon as I got done playing my match with Fuse, like all my legends were gone. Because I bought Valkyrie and the Valkyrie Viper bundle, and then I had everything ready to go. I got the battle pass. Then all of a sudden, boom. My legends were gone, everything. I couldn't access any of the menus. It was just broken beyond belief.
Dude, so number one, I've been playing this game since season 0, which is like the launch date of the game. Like when it first came out, I played it since start. And out of all the season launches, this was the worst. I'm not even kidding. I first of all, I downloaded it the night before. So that way, when it launched, you couldn't actually play the game until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got on, first of all, I couldn't even get on the game at all. Couldn't even get on the game at all for a while. And then when I finally was able to get on, everything reset. All my skins, everything was reset. So now I have to go back and reset all of my customizations, which pisses me off because even till this day,
and it takes a long time to do for every single legend.
Right. So I have to go back and redo all my customizations I had on my guns, on the legends. You know, everything got reset. And then on top of that, it took forever. I couldn't even get the battle pass. The store wasn't working. This was just probably the worst launch of a new season so far for Apex Legends. It was absolutely. I was so pissed. I was rage tweeting about it. You couldn't
even open your crates for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't even open my crates. I had over 100 Apex Legends crates. Couldn't even open them because they just were gone. Like it was just so bad. So I do see people in the chat. So Riaki's here. I did send Riaki a link. Hello, Riaki. Riaki said my stuff was fine. Good for you. I'm glad your stuff was fine. My stuff still is not fine. I still have to go into the game and redo all my skins and stuff and banners, everything. Like everything.
Honestly, I'm just so grateful that because, like I said, I got in there and I bought the stuff right away. Like if I would have bought it right before the store broke, like what would happen to like that $40 I dropped, man?
Right. Well, all my stuff was there. It's just it wasn't on my legends. Like everything was set to default. So that's why I was a little mad because I'm like, dude, what has happened? And I was like, dude, this is the worst launch. Like I couldn't get to actually get onto the server until 7 hours after launch. That was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, so the servers went live at my time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. EST. I don't think they actually started really working for people to play until like 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's like a full 6 hours that nobody could play.
Oh yeah, that was the worst. This has been the worst launch of a season because for the first, like everybody, there was so many people on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. All the communities were like, what is going on? These servers are absolutely garbage. And this was the most hyped up season so far. Everyone was super excited about the season.
I think they just didn't anticipate the demand maybe. because those servers must have got overloaded.
I don't know what happened, but all I know is I was pissed. But I'm over it now because everything works fine. And yeah, I'm like.
Want to know what the worst part was though? I bought Valkyrie, right? And like every time because I would get into matches and my kit legends would pop up, so I pick Valkyrie. And then there was that glitch where every time you picked one of the characters, like are part of like the Champions Edition, like not the Season 0 or Season 1 characters, it would glitch out and force you to play like Pathfinder or Wraith or somebody. I'm like, I picked Valkyrie.
There was so many glitches in this first day of the season. Like, I felt bad for the devs, but holy crap, was this dog trash. It was a dog trash launch. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I love Respawn, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what happened with on your guys' end, but holy crap, that was awful. But I mean, aside from that, we got that out of the way because that was probably my biggest negative of this season so far. That was my biggest thing to grieve about. But yeah, let's talk about all the amazing stuff that we got, right? Because we already talked about this last week of the stuff that we already knew was coming. Now that we have it, we have to talk about it. So first of all, let's talk about Valkyrie. All right. Let's get Valkyrie. Oh, I already did that. So let's talk about Valkyrie.
Look, she looks like a Gundam.
Yeah, I got the Gundam skin, but let's talk about her. So we both have played Valkyrie. She, in my opinion, she's the best legend to be released so far. What do you think?
Oh, she's great. I mean, it's interesting because I know you commented that Horizon, when she came out, she was going to be like a meta character, right? Really dictate the meta of the game. That's the vibes I get from Horizon. I feel like Horizon's going to be like, not Horizon, Valkyrie. My bad. Valkyrie's going to be like that next meta character, really dictating like the group dynamics. I mean, everyone's playing as her. You're always going to have a Valkyrie in every single squad in the game right now. Right. To be expected, but I think that might be a standard going forward because what she provides in terms of like, she's like a mobile jump tower, and that's very valuable to the game.
Right. We've utilized that jump tower thing a lot. And honestly, I think Valkyrie is gonna be the new meta because for a while it was Wraith, then it turned into Horizon. But yeah, Valkyrie is a game changer, and she's gonna get nerfed. She's 100% gonna get nerfed soon. I can guarantee it. But right now,
what would you nerf though? Because I feel like for example, when you get up in the air, you can't shoot your gun right away. I noticed that, and sometimes she's a bit slow off the ground. So it's like I'm not sure what you would nerf. I feel like they've done what they could to balance it out. I'm just wondering what they would need to tweak.
I don't know, but I feel like they'll nerf her somehow. But yeah, no, it literally is like absolutely wow. Oh, tell them about your clutch. Oh, my clutch jump. Oh my god, yeah. So this is what I mean by how she's a little kind of a little OP. So me, Ryaki, and Twinkie were playing last night, and Ryaki was streaming it. But we had a team. We had two teams, on one side and one on the other. But what happened was I was playing Valkyrie, and we had a team shooting at us, and Twinkie was Gibraltar. So I used her ultimate ability like a split second before the team pulled up on us, and we took off and escaped. So like, she really is a game changer. She really is, like, literally, like, we were about to get our butts clapped. It was pretty bad. But yeah, I think she's a little she's a game changer. She really is. I think she's gonna be the new meta. And I absolutely love all of her abilities. If you use her abilities right, you can do things like my clutch jump from last night, where it's good to relocate and get away. And on top of that, I don't think anyone really noticed, but she's the best at flying. So like, we all do the jump tower stuff, and when we're jumping from the drop ship, we can fly, but she's a pilot. So they gave actually her more mobility in the air when she's flying, whether she's the jump master or if she uses her ult. Her flying is actually more spot on, and she can fly at longer distances. So I like that about her because, again, she's a game changer because she's the best person to have on your squad to relocate or flank. And on top of that, her passive abilities, when she's in the air, she can detect where all the enemies are. Like when you're jumping as a jump master and she's a jump master, you see where every team is going because it pinpoints every player. So it's really a game changer to have her on there. And she's a scout character, which I wasn't too happy about in the beginning, but after playing with her and using her and
Dude, whenever you jump off, whenever you like when you're landing for the first time or using the burn, every time you go up in the air, you see where the other enemy teams are launching to. That's
right,
great. I love
right.
that because now you know if there's people coming towards your location, you're going to land somewhere.
Ryaki is the best Apex player. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. RJ gave Ryaki a run for his money when he was playing Mirage that night. We were
We won. I think we won like 5 or 6 games in a row.
Oh my god, we did, and no, so yeah, no. Overall, I think overall everyone kind of is happy with Valkyrie. I honestly could say I'm happy that the hype around her was real. I know that there was a lot of hype around Rampart. There's a lot of hype around Loba. There was a lot of hype around Revenant. I mean, Revenant still is an okay character for the hype, but as far as like Rampart and Loba, the hype around them weren't that great. Like it was great. It was great hype, but when you play as the characters, they weren't really my favorite. They weren't my first picks. I think that's why they changed a lot of things, but with Rampart and Loba this season, because they want people to play them more. But I just don't like, I'll play them sometimes, like they can be useful, but you know, not as extreme as we thought they were gonna be. Like,
no, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Valkyrie's. I mean, I'll be interested to see in like 3 or 4 months by now what the pick rate for the characters are. If Valkyrie will still be in like in the top 3 picked characters in the game overall for like both ranked and the main mode and arenas. Because we'll get into arenas later, but I feel like you made a great point last when we were playing. It's like Lifeline is definitely going to be a must-have character for arenas. So,
Lifeline, 100%. Now I know a lot of people who know me know that I mained Lifeline for a while, and the main reason why I mained her was because when they gave her the buff of having that shield and reviving a teammate with the drone and not being able to, stay there and they can still fight. That for me was a game changer. That season was my best season when they did that, because I went hard with Lifeline, because again, people don't know how to handle new characters if they're not used to them. So when that buff first happened, they didn't know how to respond and react to a Lifeline or a player getting revived without having them be immobilized while picking someone up. So that was a game changer. So I did main Lifeline for that entire season. As people got used to her and used to having to know how to counter her and deal with that issue, obviously the hype was over for me. So I kind of bounced around with characters. Now, the change with Lifeline that everyone, and including myself, was worried about, I like the change. There's a clip I'm going to show later on of me, RJ, and Twinkie playing. I actually screamed at RJ because now I understand how important this change is and how much this actually is another game changer for Lifeline players, because the fact that she can revive 2 people at the same time without actually having to be on top of one of them picking them up, that without the shield, I miss the shield, but at the same time, that's a game changer. A big game changer, because think about it, you can still have a player picking your teammates up and still being able to fight. And not only that, if you have that golden backpack, which brings them back with health, that literally is OP, right? Because now not only can you revive 2 teammates at the same time while defending them, they will come back with health. And in arena, because we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but in arena, having a Lifeline with a golden backpack is a must. You have to have a Lifeline with a golden backpack in arena. I mean, you don't really have to. You can play whoever you want, but I'm telling you, having that character in this game mode, this new game mode type with a golden backpack and being able to revive both her teammates is absolutely a game changer. Absolutely a game changer.
That's wild, yeah. No, for sure. I mean, we were playing, you were coming in, and me or I think we get down, you used to be rushing in there, So, and like those maps are like condensed a lot. So it's interesting, like arenas, because we've talked about third partying before. Now that can sometimes be an issue in the main battle royale mode. So it's fun to play arenas for that reason, because it's just like about who can eliminate each other and who can be the best at it.
Right.
It's all about strategy.
Right. And the best thing about Lifeline's new ability here is, like, I was explaining to RJ, because I had explained to him why I yelled at him not to pick up the teammate. I was like, listen.
Yeah, she yelled at me, man.
Oh, I yelled at him hard. You're going to see that in the clip when I show it later. But the reason why I yelled at him, and this is what I want, like, all new Apex Legend players to know. I've been playing this game for a while, so, like, there's a lot of strategies you pick up on in the past 2 years. So, well, here's the thing. A lot of people feel like the need, if your teammate gets knocked down your first instinct is like, I need to get my teammate up, right? But it's like, no, your first thing to do is make sure you secure the surrounding area to be able to safely pick up your teammate. If you have a chance to pick up your teammate during a battle, say your enemy team is healing, that's a good time to try to pick up a teammate. Or sometimes people will use picking up a teammate as bait to get the enemy team to come out to try to stop you. Now, these are tactics that, we've used for a while. Now, with Lifeline's new ability, usually when a teammate gets knocked down, that's a good time to push the enemy team, because you don't know if they have Lifeline on the team. Because again, Lifeline's thing is support. So if you have a Lifeline that's still, above, they're not the ones that got knocked down, you need to let your Lifeline do what Lifelines do, which is their job is to try to revive the teammate. Your job is to cover them so they can do so. So when RJ was trying to pick up a teammate, I'm like, dude, I have a golden backpack. I can pick you up. And then RJ got knocked down while I was picking up the other person, and I could pick up him at the same time. So like I said, it's like, if you're playing Apex Legends, guys, and you have a Lifeline on your team, please let the Lifelines do what Lifelines do, unless they're a bad Lifeline, because let's be honest, there are some people who don't know how to utilize Lifeline. So, and when you're in a fight with a team, sometimes the Lifelines forget that they can automatically pick you up and still fight. So again, if you have a good Lifeline on your team, just let them do Lifeline things. It's not, that's what they're there for. Lifeline is the only healing support character. So you really, guys, need to let Lifeline players really utilize that character, especially in this season, especially with the new way that she's able to do her job. So yeah, that's really all I got to say. But we got to talk about Arena, because Arena.
Oh yeah.
Arena's fun as hell. And
when you first played it, though, you hated it. It was so funny.
I
the
hated
first
it
match,
I
hate this. I hate this.
I didn't understand it. I had no idea what I was doing. So, of course, I was going to hate it. I hate things I don't understand. But no, I did not like it at first because I didn't understand it. But once you understand how it works, oh my God, it's so much fun. And the biggest takeaway from Arena, no more third parties. No more third parties. It's just you versus another team, and that's it. No more third partying. And let's talk about it. Let's bring it up here. So this is our game we played. There's no sound because we're gonna talk about it. But basically, you start off picking, start off with little points to pick your gun or your abilities or whatever you have. Usually, depending on the weapon, will depend on how much you spend. I like the Spitfire, obviously.
Yeah. For me, the Flatline, I used the entire night, and I was just wrecking people with it.
Right. Look at the emotes. They added emotes, which I like the emotes. I do like the emotes because when you're waiting, you can play around with them. I don't know how that would really work in the field, because I feel like, you can actually get out of it if you move. Like, you don't have to finish the emote, but emotes are fun. But yeah, I like Arena. It's a fun thing for if you have a squad of people you like to play with. This also gets people to more so want to play with friends instead of randoms, because I don't see myself playing Arena without actual friends to play with. This is more fun than playing with randoms.
I played arenas a couple times in randoms. It can work, but I feel like there's a lack of communication and strategy,
right?
Because you can't directly talk to them unless you get on a mic or something and then go, hey, let's do this and this.
Right. So I feel like Arena is 100% more catered to people who have friends to play online with instead of playing with randoms. I'm sure, like RJ said, it could work with randoms because we play with randoms in regular mode. But in regular mode, the maps are so big. You don't need you can use the pin communication wheel to talk for the most part. But yeah, no, yeah. I like Arena.
You can still pin stuff in this mode, and it does work fine. It's just it's not like we were doing before. Like, we ran out onto the map, we could strategize and say, okay, let's start out by going here, and then we'll go from there. It's like with that, you have to ping it, and sometimes I was playing one match, and a Mirage went by themselves. It's like, what are you doing? Because the Valkyrie was trying to do their burn, their skydive thing, so I decided to do by myself, with the Valkyrie, because that's what happens when you play random sometimes. They just run off on their own.
Lewis says, don't let the lady out. I agree. It's more like I like Arena because it's just, like I said, you versus another team. And then there's rounds. So we won that first round. We got flawless, which means no one died. But see, it is rounds too. So it, like I said, it feels like an old school team deathmatch with some elements of purchasing your weapons to upgrade them and stuff. So depending on, you know, and that it includes abilities too. You can't use certain abilities until you buy them. You see that the ultimate ability for the character I'm playing is locked. You won't get to get your ultimates until the second, like round 2 of this mode, which is, again, it makes a fair balance. Everyone's kind of at a similar level where they get to purchase what they need or they want, weapons that they like. It's not like you have to find them on the ground. So it's really fun. It really makes it feel like a team deathmatch and not a battle royale game, which is kind of cool. They finally added something that's not just for battle royale players. This is a mode that regular gamers who like team deathmatches can play.
No, for sure, for sure. I mean, we were talking about this last week. You know, I feel like this mode again is going to be perfect for people who are like just getting into Apex, really dive into and understand how to play as legends and stuff, how to work in a team before they hop into battle royale and, you know, get into like the bigger maps and stuff.
Right, because there's 3. I think there's so far 3 maps that they rotate through with Arena, and there's 2 of them that are new, completely new, and then one of them's on Kings Canyon, which is a special area that a lot of people like to frequent. But for the most part, these 2 are new maps. They're new maps that were made, and I like them. They're pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But
and one of them is Kings Canyon, that one little area.
Yeah, that's
so
what
it's like it's
Kings
exactly
Canyon.
yeah, it's exactly modeled to the game, so you can learn that area before you hop into battle royale.
Right. So I do like Arena. I think it was a great addition. I thought, I wasn't sure if this was going to be a temporary, but it's a permanent mode, which is awesome. I do hope that because of the fun that a lot of people are having with Arena, I do think they're going to incorporate it into a rank system. So we might probably hopefully get this in ranked, because it just makes sense to have this in
Yeah, I
ranked.
believe they said for right now what they're doing is that for the main mode, they're doing skill-based matchmaking for now. But I believe they did say, yes, we are going to do some sort of ranked mode or incorporate this into ranked in the future.
Right.
So I would say maybe towards maybe the halfway point of the season, maybe even sooner. So
Right, exactly. And then of course you guys get, we get special Arena badges. I don't care about badges. I for the most part don't. Unless they're like rare badges, I care. Like me, Wrinkle, and Ryaki have a rare badge, no witnesses. So that's the only one we rock because it's something you don't see too often. But I don't really care for badges. But no, this mode is really great. I think we've all had a little bit more fun playing Arena than we had just regular match. I mean, the regular match is still fun, but Arena is great because, like I said, it's a team deathmatch, and you don't have to worry about third partying. So you could just do your thing, and if you win, you win, and if you lose, you lose. And there's 3 rounds. I think it plays like if you're tied, there's a tiebreaker, and whoever wins, you have a chance to win again. Or something.
It's because you need to win by at least 2 points, basically. So you have to have a 2-point advantage before you can be declared a winner.
Right. So I like that too. They have a good balance with the Arena mode. So I actually can honestly say with certainty, I do, now that I understand how it works, I really like Arena. I think it's fun. And I think, again, if you have a bunch of friends that you could play this with, a whole squad that communicates, you all have mics and stuff, you'll have a lot of fun with Arena. It can be very fast paced, or you could do you really can't even do literally like a long game because that ring that comes in. And I don't think we've ever gotten to the point where it's completely closed, because I think it's either, somebody wins or somebody loses. So I don't even know if the ring actually.
I believe it does, but it takes a while. Here's the funny thing though. The ring is way faster and way more harsh than Battle Royale. And not only that, this happened to Twinkie and me in the game I played just by myself with randoms. If you get, that thing where it says return to the battlefield, that thing is so short. If you don't move immediately, you die and you get eliminated. You can't come back. Right. So it was really funny because it happened to me because the Valkyrie did a launch and we both landed on top of that. It's the same map, the tube, the teleportation tube. We landed on top of that and we ended up dying because the Valkyrie didn't plan the launch out very well.
Yeah, no, I mean, it takes some getting used to, but I do like that they still have the ring there that kind of forces all the teams to kind of get close together to fight, because again, you could just wait for the ring to come in, but in Arena that doesn't really benefit you, because in Battle Royale game, the ring, you could use that as a strategy, just stay close to the ring, kind of play the long game, wait it out, because it's a Battle Royale game, you want to be the last one standing, so you could use that as a survival tactic. But this isn't survival, this is just a straight up team deathmatch. And the ring coming in, to me personally, like I like it, but also at the same time, like I don't like it because it just makes no sense in this setting. Because I get like the ring comes in, you want to push all the teams together, but it's not like it's a battle royale. So it should be. I don't think we should have the ring to push everyone together. I think it should just be like a team deathmatch. But again, I understand they probably just want to have that there to kind of make the game go faster.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's because they want to make these matches condensed and short. They don't want it to be dragged out for like 15, 20 minutes a piece, you know?
Right, because a standard Apex Legends game, if you actually, play it and calculate how long it takes for the ring to completely close, because I've played games where the ring completely closed. You're looking at about a 30-minute game. If you wait for the actual ring to just close out completely, it's about 30 minutes. It takes an entire 30 minutes for the whole match to enclose you in. So, but yeah,
look at that Valkyrie skin though, man.
yeah, I'm not paying them. It has a custom animation too, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When you pick the character, it does like a little thrust thing. So
yeah. So I do like the arena. Me and RJ, I think everyone for the most part really loving arena. And for the first time actually ever too, you actually played World's Edge for the first time because you joined before. You played World's Edge.
Yeah, because it was in ranked mode. That's the ranked mode map. So that was interesting. I wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was.
Right.
It's like I think it's the biggest map. Like, because I thought Olympus was pretty big, right? And I was like, oh, okay, this is like typical map size. And you get to World's End, it's like, oh shoot, there's fire, there's lava everywhere. There's like an ice pillar in the middle of the map. There's a train yard. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, World's Edge was the first. The second map they released after Kings Canyon, because what they have done is Respawn does this thing. Instead of just making whole new maps, what they were doing was they were just changing the existing ones. So we just had a few changes to Kings Canyon when the I think it was the first season started for Apex Legends. It could have been the second one, but I'm pretty sure it was the first one. Whenever we got Wattson, actually. So the second season battle pass, because Octane was the first new character, then Wattson. So when the second battle pass second season came out, they changed Kings Canyon by having Crypto basically destroy the tower and cause it to change. And it actually changed.
That's when all the animal stuff came, right?
Right, that's when the animals came, and then after that, we had that for a little bit. Then we got teased with Olympus. Or not Olympus, sorry, World's Edge, and then we ended up going to World's Edge when Crypto was released, because Crypto destroyed the tower. So the next season we got World's Edge, and then they changed World's Edge a bit, and then when we went back to Kings Canyon, they changed that again, and then World Edge changed again. So they just changed some of the maps for a few times, and then
and look what they did this season with Olympus, the infestation and stuff going on.
Right, so they just changed some of the existing maps. So I don't think we're gonna get a new map anytime soon. At least for another, maybe the end of the year we'll get a new map. But right now we have the arena, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I love arena. I'm loving Valkyrie. I'm loving some of the changes they made. I would say this, aside from the launch of the season, this is their best season right now.
Yeah, it's a shame that the launch was as botched as it was.
Oh my god,
I felt so bad for the voice actors and a lot of the big streamers, because a lot of they were all getting ready, excited to play, and they sat there for hours on end waiting and just being like, sorry, but don't blame the developers. I felt so bad for them, because everyone, even you planned your whole day to be streaming it, and then you couldn't even stream till later in the evening. So
right, I wanted to get streaming as soon as it was 1 p.m. and then it was nope. No servers available. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean no servers available? What? But yeah, no, I was just dumbfounded. But I mean, I would say, despite that hiccup, this has been the best season of Apex Legends so far. And to celebrate that, we do have some clips.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, you'll get to see Saggy yell at me later. Oh yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I screamed at him, but yeah, we're gonna watch a clip of little highlight of us playing some arena and whatnot. So here's some highlights.
Take your shields off. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's the second one. No, let's go. Fight me, bitch. I'll take both you on. Come on! Oh! All right, you're down. What's the next one? Come on, me and you. Nah, we ain't fucking around here. This ain't no joke.
That crowd shot though, man.
Oh, that was beautiful. Come on, they're so weak.
Dude, they're really hurt. Like, really. One's down. The Wraith is over there. She has nothing. Fly up in the air and go get it. RJ, go get it. Fly up in the air, dude. Dude, shoot.
Bengal is over on the other side. Oh, that was easy.
Oh, let's go. Got lifeline.
Dude, I'm about to get the Wraith down.
I didn't do shit. Got one.
Got one. They got me the.
Broke the sniper shield.
lifeline.
Dude, help her out.
Someone.
You're not gonna die. I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
What's the last one?
I'm below.
There we go.
Inside. So this is Valkyrie.
Got one. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Nope, I got him because I got the golden backpack.
I'm gonna try and push this probably, so be careful.
Got one.
Oh shoot, right here. Right here. Don't worry about me.
Oh.
Up there. Other one's flying to that building.
Anytime you're ready, bro. What are we doing?
Well, I'm trying to locate them.
But we're not in the sky though.
No, but I'd like to see if I can see them before I head off.
Okay, the ring is coming in, so you definitely want to start flying like now. Now.
They're right there.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man.
Oh shit! No! What are you doing, RJ? Oh my god! She's right there.
I only have 12 bullets.
She's right here. Oh, she's fucked. Leave her. She's off the ring. She jumped around. She's jumping around. She's up top. Thank you.
We're so lucky we won. Otherwise, you would have yelled at me so much.
Bro, if you guys lost that, I would have been livid. But see, you guys can see how intense Arena is.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't know what was going on with the mic situation on PlayStation, but that's why it's echoey. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was part of my stream. I don't know. Sometimes it's happened to me once when I was on somebody's stream and we were in party chat. My mic was echoing like that, so I think it's just the party chat that does that sometimes. I don't know what triggers that, but yeah, that's why I was echoing the way it was. But you know, I just had to show it because like there were some fun moments and
yeah. So take this as a lesson, Apex players. Let the lifeline do her job.
Right, let the lifeline do her job. Because see, here's the thing: I was explaining to RJ before the show because I was like, I realized I yelled at him. I think the reason why I was mad because I'm like, dude, the thing with the Lifelines thing is I needed, when I'm getting to Lifeline's getting somebody up, she could still fight. And that means, the other teammate who's not down can still fight. So when RJ can't, none of the Apex Legends can do that. They have to sit there and physically be immobilized while they're picking up their teammate. Lifeline doesn't. So if the Lifeline is still up and moving, there's no need for anyone to pick up anyone else. Unless the Lifeline is down, or if the Lifeline is busy, which, like I said, good Lifeline players usually know when a teammate goes down to at least go over there and tap that button, because it's only a button tap to get them up and still try to fight to defend the person getting up. And if you have two people doing that, there you go. Because now with RJ trying to pick up the fallen teammate, now I'm just fighting by myself against another player, when I could have two people there instead. So, and then he got knocked down, and I was like, well, good thing I'm a Lifeline. So it worked. But
Right.
Speaking of highlights, right? Speaking of, you had some moments, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just picked Revenant just to mess around with, and then suddenly, it looked like we were about to lose that first round. Looks like it was all going to go downhill. I don't know what happened.
Right. So here's he posted it on his own page. It's a little choppy, but this is RJ just clutching in arena.
What up? Oh my god, the blood so deep.
At least he's not echoing
Oh
on
my
his own
God,
stream.
no shields. And then I just felt like a little bitch.
Oh my god.
The Valkyrie tried to punch me.
Blame me.
I don't even know what I was doing. Look at that. Boom.
Clutch.
RJ just come in clutch. It
Yeah,
just said
it
clutch.
says
RJ
clutch.
just came in clutch. RJ just
Oh, he
clutched.
died. Then it killed him at the end. You see that?
RJ just clutched.
And it does say clutch after that too, which is really cool. So yeah, so overall,
I almost goofed though, because if you saw, I was shooting the downed opponent, and the Wraith came out in front of me, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" And I just
dude, like I have so many clips of Twinkie getting like shooting his own teammates because he thinks they're the enemy and stuff, or he just gets bamboozled by his own teammate. So it's like he did it to you. You bamboozled him. He was confused, so he's shooting at.
Oh yeah, I did my ultimate with Mirage, and he couldn't tell between me and like, what's an Octane or something.
Yeah, well, I have a clip where he thought that he was fighting a Mirage, and then I realized it was a crypto. I was like, dude, how did you get bamboozled by a crypto, dude? Like, it wasn't even the same. It wasn't even a Mirage. But yeah, no, overall, I think this new season's awesome, and I think this is a good time for people who have no interest in Apex or tried it and stopped playing it. I think it's a good time to get back into it. I think this is a good time to start. So if you are, if you played Apex in the past, a few seasons back, and it wasn't for you, give it another go, because this season, with this new game mode and all of the changes they made to the game, is definitely the best so far. And this is a good way for you guys to get into Apex Legends and really play it. And yeah, I guess that's all I really got on. What do you think, RJ? As a rating, let's rate this season from 1 to 10. What would you give season 9's rating?
I guess I'd go with like a 9 or like an 8.5. The only criticism I had was the launch day. That's it. Like, if the launch day wasn't as atrociously bad as it was, like, it would have been like a perfect start to a new season. Like, I love the battle pass. I'm excited to level that up and get the new Kitsune skin for Rampart and the other skin for Wraith. The legendaries look really cool. Valkyrie's a lot of fun to play. Arenas mode's great. Something fun to do with friends on the side and stuff, when like you're not trying to compete in Battle Royale and stuff. So I'm having a blast with this new season, honestly.
Right. Wrinkle Twinkie wants us to talk about his boxing skills, which were amazing. So we don't really.
Yeah.
You saw the footage. He likes to box people.
Somehow, I don't know how he convinced them to box an arena. Like, just like he put down his armor, he just like started like, jumping up and down, said, let's box. And they agreed to it. And then they lost to him.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of when Apex first came out, people were making videos on it. And there were some Apex Legends players who made videos of them kind of convincing other teams to box it out. So you kind of have an idea, like when you see it now, because Apex Legends is getting big. There's a lot of big YouTubers who cover it. So when now we know, like, if people teabag and they're not shooting at you, they're trying to be friendly or they want to box. Like when they drop their stuff and then use the punch emoji, that's usually an indicator for the other team. Like, all right, this person wants to box it out. So like there is a level of communication. Like I have video footage of us making friends with enemy teams and stuff in duos. Like there are fun moments.
Yeah, didn't we play the other night and we tried like being friendly with them and boxing them, and they tried to like kill us and shoot us out?
That was the clip I showed. It's just that same team at that ring.
Oh yeah, it was.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last match that they did, he tried to do it again. They decided to try to shoot at us because I took off all my stuff and they were waiting, and then we still won.
I took all my stuff off too because we were like, okay, Saggy, go in there, go box them. And then as soon as like you were about to do it, they started firing at Twinkie. I was like, nope, and then I just started shooting at them too.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But overall, I would say I would give it also a 9. This is the best season so far from somebody who's been playing it since day one. And not only that, like I would give it a 10, but that launch day was atrocious, absolutely disgusting. But Respawn, you were entitled to have your mess ups. I was mad. I was trying to get some free coins out of it. I'm not gonna even front. I was like, give us some free coins. Yeah,
you're like, y'all need to compensate this. Give us 100 Apex coins.
Right, give us some Apex coins. I mean, to be fair, they do give a lot of free stuff out. So when people like complain about the whole microtransaction, I'm like, dude, look, I literally didn't spend a single penny on Apex. Like, I wouldn't say that, but the battle pass was like, you get a lot of free stuff with the battle pass. So for $10, you get a lot of stuff. So they give you a lot of stuff with the battle pass for $10. You know what I mean? And then, I bought some crates, but without the crates that I bought, I still had at least a good 70 Apex Legends crates that the game gave me for free. So that's why the bet that I had with Twinkie about not spending, opening up any crates until the season's over, like that was worth it. And not only that, here's a little tip for you guys, because I learned this out too. If you save all your crates until the next season, when you open them, you're going to get a lot of free stuff for the new character that you get, So it was kind of beneficial because I got a lot of stuff for Valkyrie off the bat. So it was pretty cool.
I might need to save up my crates this season. Like I'm so tempted to open them because I want to get stuff or get crafting materials so I can get something I want. So it's like you just gotta have that self-control. Just wait it out because you'll get like Sag, you get so many legendary crafting materials. You just bought whatever you wanted. So
right. Well, all right, guys. I guess overall, me and RJ, a lot of people like this season. So thank you guys so much for coming in and listening. If you catch us on a replay, make sure you drop a like, maybe share it with your buddies, because this is, we all have our respective channels, but we're trying to grow this one together. So yeah. Support the cause, man. Support the cause. And I also found out how to do overlays because I'm a G.
Yeah, looking all professional now, looking all nice and sexy.
Right. We actually look like a show. We look like a show over here, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm looking at it on the YouTube screen. I'm loving it. It's awesome. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out RJ's YouTube channel because, like I said, even though we love Apex, we love a lot of other stuff too, and we'd like to talk about it. So make sure you check out my channel. I'm doing a giveaway over there. I do giveaways every 100 subscribers I go up. I just did my last one. Now I have to set up the next one. But yeah, definitely go check out our respective channels. All of our channels over on the staff at the PlayStation Plus Podcast is in the channels page on the PlayStation Plus Podcast YouTube channel. So go check out all of the staff. Check us out. If you like us, give us a sub and share with your friends. And as always, guys, have a great rest of your day. Much love, and we'll see you on the battlefield, Legends. RJ, you gotta say it too.
See you on the battlefield, Legends.
Okay,
Let's go.
There we go. And I'm gonna go get ready to yell at RJ when we play tonight. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch. Bye.